Now that inside this small table project we've created the three parts that make up the small table, the top, the leg, the rails, we can create a new file. We're going to call it new design. We're going to save it immediately, and it's going to be called table assembly. Click on save, and this is the assembly design. Now what we can do is we can either, some of you may be able to click on that and drag and drop it in there. I'm not able to on the Mac. I can just control click or right click and insert into current design. Now while that's highlighted, you should be able to move that around, and I'd recommend that, because if what will happen is each time you insert a new drawing, it inserts it into your data point here, that center section, the center of the universe. And so once we've hit OK and you drop a rail into the current design, that one appears there as well. So it would have been on top of it. So each time you drop something in, move it, click OK, and then move to your next one. Insert into current design. Okay, again, let's group the rails together. We'll put them all over here. Click OK. And we're going to do this 4 times, because there are 4 rails that make up the small table project. Okay. 4 legs in the project, so we're going to insert the leg 4 times. Now it may be that you could copy and paste that as well, but often what that does is it ties it to the ones that you've copied and pasted. It's good to have 4 independent legs in there. And again, we're going to group these. Insert, drops it in the middle there, and slide that across. Last one. There we go. We now have all of our components in there. Now they're looking a little bit average at the moment. The default material in Fusion360 looks like it's some kind of steel, and so we want to change it to timber. Now we're actually not able to, if we go into modify physical material, we're not able to assign a timber to these. And that's because I've pulled these from other files. So if I want to make any changes to either the shape or size, or if I wanted to do a chamfer or a fillet on the legs or the rails, or adjust the dimensions, or change the appearance, what I need to do is I'll just save that now. I need to go into the actual file and make the changes there. So here we can go modify physical material, and let's say we want a type of timber. Now also you can choose types of fabric and ceramics and glass and all sorts of categories of material. Let's pick cherry for the legs there, and you must hit save. Now as I save that, you'll notice that it changes it in here. We can come through, open up that rail, and do a similar thing. Change the physical material to, let's change it to a different type. Let's go, or we'll go a white oak. Again, hit save. You'll notice a change in your data panel. And we can do a similar thing to the top. Let's get a little bit fancy with the top, and we'll choose a glass. And I can just pick just that clear glass there. And if I come down to, well, you can see there's just different tints to it as well. We might just go the clear there. Under appearance, we've got some other materials as well. We might give it the appearance of a heavy blue tint. Close that. Click on save, and it changes the appearance there. Now this is working in our model at the moment, where this just looks like a shaded type. Later on, when we render that, it will give a bit more of a glassy appearance to it, and we can change the lighting and the shadow and things like that. For the time being, it just looks shaded. Down here, I can actually change the visual style or display, so that just looks shaded now. The default is shaded with visible edges. That way we can see all our different edges. You can also go to wireframe, which just shows the lines, and it's a matter of preference which one you work in. That's saved. I can come back now to table assembly, where I've dragged those files into, and what you'll notice is we've got all of these little warning symbols. Down here it says 3 components are out of date, and we need to update from the browser. So up here, click on update, and that will just take a little bit of time to drag that information across, and they will update.